Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you some great on-the-go breakfast that you can make in a jiff, and they're really quick and easy to make. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe and follow along because I'm posting lots of healthy recipes and I like sharing with you guys why something is healthy so you know exactly why you're eating it. And yeah, let's get into the video. So the first thing we're making are these delicious pumpkin scones. I'm starting off by using 3 eggs. I haven't tried flax eggs in this recipe, but if you do and it turns out, let me know so I can let other people know. And then I'm adding in some pumpkin, which is the star of the show. Pumpkin is great because it's loaded with vitamin A and it's loaded with zinc as well. And you want to make sure that you get pure pumpkin. So pumpkin puree, no sugar added. Just look on the label to make sure. Pumpkin's also great for your bones because it actually decreases the weakness of your bones. I'm adding in just a little bit of maple syrup just for a touch of sweetness, and it's also a great unrefined sugar. And then I'm going to be mixing our dry ingredients. So I'm using some coconut flour, which is high in protein, high in fiber, and it's also one of the more or less expensive flours compared to other paleo flours. Some pumpkin spice for flavoring, as well as some baking soda just to help with the whole baking process. I'm mixing all of those dry ingredients together, and then I'm going to be adding in our wet ingredients into that. This just makes it really easy to kind of mix the batter, and everything kind of just moves evenly throughout the batter. So once you've mixed those two together, you're going to take some chilled coconut oil. Now this is important. 2 tablespoons of chilled coconut oil. So you want to let it sit in the fridge, and then you're going to chop it into chunks. Because with scones, what they do is they do this with butter. But we're not going to be using butter, we're using coconut oil. So we need to kind of do the same thing where we cool it and then chop it into little pieces before we add it into our batter. So chop it up into little bits and then toss that into the rest of your dough. And then once you've folded that into it and everything is kind of distributed, it's going to melt while we cook it, kind of like the butter would do in a scone, and they're going to turn out delicious. So I'm using a 1/4 cup measure to kind of measure out my scoop shape so that they're all the same size. Now I got 5 scones out of this, so this could be like 1 scone for each day of the week, or you can have a couple scones, one for a snack, one throughout the day. But this did make 5, so it's perfect like to have for the whole week because, like I said, it makes 5. So for the work week or for the school week. I make those into shapes, and then once they're baked, I'm drizzling on some coconut butter. I love coconut butter. It tastes so decadent. It tastes like icing, but it's loaded with healthy fats, which are going to help keep you full. Because like I said, healthy fats help to shut off those craving and hunger hormones that you get so that you feel satisfied. And everything will be listed down in the description box. Temperatures, minutes, measurements, and everything like that. So make sure to check that out. And then once they're done, you have these delicious pumpkin scones drizzled with coconut butter. They're decadent, perfect for fall, and great to throw in your bag for on the go. Next up, we're making this grain-free granola. I love grain-free granola, so I thought I would make my own. I'm using some coconut oil, and then I'm adding in some vanilla for flavor, as well as some maple syrup. Now this is for the whole batch, so I'm only using a couple tablespoons, so it's going to be low in sugar. And then I'm going to be adding in some almond butter. This really helps to coat the nuts and kind of get that really nice flavor and crunchy coating on the outside. And then I'm adding in some cinnamon, again for flavor. You can do pumpkin spice too here if you want more of a festive grain-free granola. And then I'm just mixing that all together to a spoon until it's nice and smooth. Next, it's time to add in our seeds and our nuts. So you guys can mix up the seeds and the nuts and the coconut to what you like. I'm using sunflower seeds, but you can use pumpkin seeds or any other kind of seed, along with 2 tablespoons of almond flour. Now what this does is it really helps it combine everything and makes it kind of stick to the nuts so that it doesn't slide all over the nuts, and you get that really nice kind of clusters. So the combination of all this, once you bake it, then you can form these really nice clusters that you can eat by hand, or you can have into a yogurt bowl. So I spread that out, and then there you go. You get these nice grain-free clusters. They're delicious. Have them on their own. Like I said, have them at a parfait or whatever you like, but they're great for on the go. And I love that they are grain-free and just super easy to make. Next up, we're making these potato boats. So I cooked a sweet potato. I like to meal prep these, and this is a bit of a spin on sweet potato toast because sweet potato toast can be hard to eat on the go. Your toppings are falling off and everything like that. But with the sweet potato, you just mash the center and then you can fill them up kind of like a boat with whatever you want. So I'm doing one sweet option and one more savory option. For the savory one, I'm doing the classic avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning. And then for the sweet one, I'm drizzling on some almond butter and I'm going to finish it off with berries. But what I like about this is that they're great handheld. So you can have both halves, you can bring this to school, or you can literally grab one as you're walking to school because they're just handheld and they're not going to fall apart, which I like. So these are really more sturdy and you're not going to get your hands messy with something falling all off your toast. I love these sweet potato boats. They're easy to make, and like I said, the toppings are really endless for these, so you can really top them with whatever you like, but you get that hearty complex carb from the sweet potato, loaded with vitamin A, loaded with vitamin C as well. And next up, we're making this egg wrap. So we're making a wrap out of an egg. I'm using a couple eggs and I'm whisking those together. And then you're gonna pour that into your pan and just move the pan until it's coated the whole of the bottom. So you can kind of get like a big wrap shape. Now you definitely wanna spray your pan, or if you're using a non-stick, just make sure it doesn't stick, whatever works for you, because you don't want it to stick. You want it to flop off like it does here. So once it's done and the egg is completely cooked, you then have kind of this wrap shell that you can fill with whatever you want. I kept it really simple. I'm just filling it again with avocado. This is more to show you guys that you can make a wrap out of an egg and then just stuff it with whatever you like. Leftover veggies, salad, whatever you like to have in your omelet, basically, you can put into your egg. But I really like this idea because it's a paleo option. It's going to help fill you up. It's got protein, and the eggs are full of all the essential amino acids that you need. Plus, it's an inexpensive protein compared to some other ones. So then you just have to roll that up, slice it in half, and there you go. You have your handheld egg wrap, paleo, gluten-free, grain-free, all that kind of good stuff, and it's going to be super delicious. And definitely take this on the go, put it in a baggie, and you're going to be good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what you had for breakfast today. Healthy or not, I want to know what you had. What did I have? I had some of these recipes because I was kind of like making them and snacking. I film early in the morning, so I was kind of snacking on a bunch of these recipes just to make sure that they tasted good for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.